already know. I already know. You guys good? You guys good? Happy full moon in Pisces. For those in the Americas, you guys are getting it first, and then we're gonna get it everywhere else. Around the world. Around the world. How are you guys? Look, got more Tanya pants on, more Africa's pride. All right, so let me cleanse up the cards while I'm waiting for you lot to come. I'm going to be using traditional tarot. Hi Carol. I'm going to be using psychic tarot of the heart. I'm getting lots of them today. I'm going to be using wisdom of Avlon. I'm going to be using Soulful Woman from our Sophia. Hi Tyler. Oh guys, I'm tired of apologizing for being late. It just is what it is. It's on time, you know what I mean? Divine timing. Let's do things on divine timing, because 8 o'clock, you know, 8 o'clock, I was, you know, we're killing the frankincense. We're using Queen Cups, obviously. Freiriana, my very, very favorite, because it's got like, it's got medicinal qualities in it. So it helps with my crinking knees and them things there. So yeah, that's what we're using today, just in the mood. Get me? What else? Hey, cool. Hey, call me Genie. Is that top? Is 10 of Pentacles Genie? Is that my Genie, girl? Let me know. Oh, hi Jasmine. Hi Courtney. I'm glad you could join us. I'm glad you could join us. We're just cleansing up these cards, man. There's a little bit of disorganization. It's okay. I mean, I'm not as frazzled as I was. Yeah, Jeannie! 10 of Pentacles. Hey, baby. Yeah, we're not as frazzled as we was. You know, when I say we, I mean me, all of the me's, because we're going to talk about multi-dimensional business in this thing here today, because Pisces is all about the unseen. Pisces is all about trusting what you can't see, huh? So funny, I was thinking about this card today. This is like the 8 of Pentacles, but it says dedicated effort, and you've got the Christ and the Mary Magdalene, this Christ-like consciousness business I want. I don't like to use this deck too often because I'm not as familiar as I could be with it. So therefore, like, there's a lot of reading or finding out what these cards are. And then, has it got an index? So please, guys, I feel like this is going to be a bit of a long one. So, you know, get yourselves together, get yourself something to drink, something to eat, if you need to. We're going to be here a minute, because I'm also going to be reading from, in the meantime, what does it say? Finding yourself and the love you want. We're going to be reading from here today. Like I said on Instagram, I could do a book club, yeah, but I read slow. I read slow, okay? So the book club would be like, it's too much pressure. It's too much pressure. But y'all get yourself that book. Hey, I missed who you was, but hey, hey. This is what I'm doing, yeah, because normally this is what I did learn when I used to watch, well, I still do watch other tarot readers, but when I was first starting to watch tarot readers, they used to say, like, whatever happened in the new moon, girl, get that book, get the book, but we're going to read from it soon. Whatever happens in the new moon, so the new moon in Pisces was in March. Yeah, of course it was. It was in March, right? So whatever was kind of the theme around that time is going to be very visual in this time, in the full moon of the same zodiac sign. Yeah, girl, thank you. I mean, you guys hit up my sister, africaspride.com. Africa's Pride on Instagram, and I'm sure on Facebook as well. The hand stitched. No, I'm lying. She did it on a sewing machine, but you know, she cuts all the patterns herself. Like, she does the whole thing. It's got buttons. Look, there's buttons. It's got pocket. No, wait, it has got pockets. It's got pockets. But you see the detail. I mean, the pants, girl. The pants. All right. Right, now I've finished promoting my sister. I mean, I could promote so many people because my hair's thickening up thanks to one of my sisters and her lovely hair oils, which I always say I'm going to promote. I'm trying to see if it's in reach for me to just quickly go and grab it. It's not, I can't see it anywhere. I think it's in the other room. I think it's in the hair studio. So we'll leave that for next time. Thanks, Courtney. I mean, I'm feeling good. Last reading, I was tired. I was tired. So what I did in the interim was rest. I just rested. I've been resting. I've been reading. I've been chilling. I've just been being. You know what I mean? I've just been being. So I want to talk about the green feather, because remember, we got the green feather last reading. Yeah, I didn't know what it was all about. I had no idea. Turns out green parrot feathers is everything to do with communication, swift communication, easy communication. Hence why I've got on a little bit of blue agate today, because as we approach this, I knew they were in there, and we're not going to use them because I put them back again by accident. So yeah, as we approach this Mercury retrograde, which again I did not research to see which zodiac constellation it would be in. I didn't do that. I did try yesterday, but I didn't try hard enough. Clearly, I didn't try hard enough, alright? But I did think about it. I looked at one video. I looked for one video and it wasn't there, so I didn't proceed. Anyway. As we approach it, we are in shadow period. The Mercury retrograde actually happened on the 27th. Don't quote me. I believe so though. 27th, and then you've got the equinox. The equinox on the 23rd. There's so much. Hey Tara, there's so much to talk about. There's too much to talk about. So what was going on this time last year, equinoxy time? Let's think. Where are we now? September. I mean, the fact that we're in September and we're in the full moon in this month it's a 9-month, yeah. So basically this full moon is a total release of anything that's going to stand in the way of your new beginnings. It's getting very smoky in here, isn't it? I'm not going to burn anymore, but at least my kneecaps should be, you know. So yeah, so hey Amy, wow, from New York. Hi Ebony, hi girl. Well, I mean, we're just going to get into it. I mean, I'm all over the place right now because I'm jumping from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next. And I didn't really take notes. I thought about it because I did nothing yesterday. I sat in this spot doing not much. I was watching a few things. I journaled. I've been journaling. I feel to just draw from my journal. If I didn't take the notes, what I want to say is probably in the journal, but then we're going to get so personal. It's just like, really? But if it's me, then it's you. If it's you, then it's me, right? So what have I been working through? This last week? Like I said, I've been resting. I've been changing my mind. I've been changing my perspective on things, the way that I see things, or the way that I was seeing certain situations. So, I mean, even in my rest time, I had to battle with myself to not tell myself. I had to battle with myself to rest the voice that was saying, why are you doing nothing? Do you not have things to do? Do you not have big plans? Do you not have big moves to make? Like, I had to just talk to myself and be like, listen, we've been doing laying these foundations. We've been building on these foundations. Can we just take a minute? Can we just take a minute? Please, can we just take a minute? Because I just felt a little bit overwhelmed with life, with in all aspects, like relationships, with everyone. Like, hermit mode is not a joke. I got 21 of you in here, 12 likes. I like the synchronicity, but can we get it? I beg. I mean, I forget to do the YouTube jargon, because once I sit down and start talking to you, like, man, I just want to get cozy and just get into it, right? So, what's I saying? I don't remember what I was saying. Yeah, like, looking at all aspects of my life, looking at changing my perspective, changing my mind, reevaluating what love means to me and how I express it and how it's reflected back to me. I've been observing a lot of that. Communication has definitely been a thing. I've been, I guess, clamming up a little bit rather than saying some of the things that I want to say. I'm just choosing to just say nothing. And it's not so much a burying my head or deflecting from situations. I think it's more to do with choosing my battles and deciding if I wanted to give my energy to the very person that's just texted me right now, because it's the full moon. And I want to reply to the text. This is the beast. I want to reply to the text. It's ghetto. It's ghetto, but I want to. What are you lot saying? Talk to me. It's ghetto. It's ghetto. I'm replying to the text. Wait, I'm coming. I should be on some do not disturb business. I'm not, anyway. There's that as well. So, yeah, just choosing my battles, choosing if I want to speak on things or not, and being okay that I'm not speaking on everything, just flowing. So here we go again with this Pisces energy, because Pisces is a water sign, isn't it? So we flow in these energies, and we continue to go with the natural flow of things, as opposed to all of the unnatural things, all of the chatter, all of the Simon and them business. Again, it's just not your business, man. It's not your business, especially as it's starting to get really juicy now. It's just about observing. It's just about observing. So what I did, because we're talking about the Pisces new moon bringing in the Pisces new moon being the catalyst to bringing in what it is we cultivated then. So I watched my video, I did, and then I made sure that I used exactly the same decks as I used in that video as well. And the theme was about dreaming big. The theme was, see, Pisces is all about limitlessness. It's all about having no boundaries. It's all about, thanks, Leanne. It's all about thinking big, beyond the horizon, right? Seeing things, going beyond the horizon, not being afraid to step into the unknown, not being afraid to step into the unknown. And you know, like the shadow side of Pisces, we were in the age of Pisces, and the shadow side of that was the illusions. So it's about cutting out the illusions of who you are, our abilities to expand and be all that we are, and all that we are is love. Let's move into this. Let's get into it. I'm not gonna lie, I tried to put lashes on today, but Lord. What's happening today? It was all a calamity. It's all part of the reason why I was slightly delayed. Because I was like, I've put lashes on now twice in a month, and it wasn't too bad. You lot didn't see that they were bad, innit? And I thought, oh, let me just get into it. It's not for me, man. It's not for me. I'm going to get the magnetic ones. I've got a couple sisters now. They've been jamming with the magnetic ones, and they've been quite comfortable. So forgive me if I have to catch my door. I might have to do that. I feel like I might end up doing that. So, I mean, I know tomorrow's Tuesday, but I don't start work till 7 in the evening, so I'll just be chilling. And plus, I haven't finished doing my complete tidy up of the house. I bought some new sheets last new moon. Yeah, some gorgeous pink bamboo sheets, and I sweat like a whole pig. Yeah, in my bed, I sweat. And I found that these bamboo sheets were preventing that. Hold on, did I? Okay, I did. These bamboo sheets were preventing that. So, or minimizing it. So I just chucked them in the washing machine today to recycle them back on the thing. But obviously they got tumble dry. It's a long thing in it. So I've got all these little bits to do still. Shout out to my sister Elsie and my home girl Maya for these beautiful roses that they gifted me yesterday. I had to put them in the shot. Oh, I got a new baby as well. Look, I've been green fingering. Oh, I've been back on my gardening. I have one tomato growing on my plant and one flower, which is going to be a tomato. Ginger, sorry, I keep calling it ginger. Tintin is out of control. I mean, go on my Instagram and you're gonna see Ginger's out of control. But are you lot even down with the whole gardening thing? Because I've been growing shit. Got a bit of peppermint up there. Got some sage growing outside. I mean, I'm trying a thing. I just bought an asparagus plant and I don't really like asparagus, but you know, if I'm growing it myself, I'm gonna love it. Anyway, so that's some staying ready so that we don't have to get ready. Seeds are a thing. Make sure you're purchasing some seeds. They're going to be extremely valuable in the coming future. And get into some green fingering, because if we're unsubscribing, we're unsubscribing, isn't it? If we're unsubscribing, we're unsubscribing. So yeah, get into it. So where was I? Oh, I was about to read the fact that we are love. The essence of us is love. So there's two little bits I want to read really quickly. All right, so this is page 100 and it said, God is love. But how many of us really know what that means? How many of us have a distorted perception of God, or are even worse concept of love? Many of us do, which is probably why our relationships look so strange. Relationships always reflect what we saw, heard, and learned at home. In other words, whatever loving and being loved looked like in our house, whatever you were taught you was required to get or maintain love will be the primary ingredient in your love recipe. There are also those of us for whom God was nowhere in the picture. As a result, we are working in the dark about love, God, ourselves, and the truth about all of these things. At some point, we will all discover the truth. In order to do so, we will have to bring God back into focus. When we do, our relationship will be transformed into deprogramming mechanisms, helping us remember, learn, and practice the truth about God, ourselves, and love. The key is getting the work done with as little pain as possible. The key to getting the work done with as little pain as possible is willingness. Willingness. You have to want to. You have to want to. Okay, and then I'm going to jump a bit, and then it says, if used liberally, willingness will remove the scuff marks from the walls of your heart. If, on the other hand, you display any signs of resistance, you may find your toilet clogged. If at any time on your journey you find yourself stuck or clogged up, you may want to sit down, take a deep breath, and remind yourself, this is not a true reflection of me. I'm going to make another choice. I'm going to change my mind. This would be an admirable display of willingness. You may, however, at times discover that there are some stuck on stains or ground in dirt in the crevices that require heavy duty cleaning. When this is the case, cry. When this is the case, cry. While you are crying, forgive yourself for believing that you ever did anything wrong. Remind yourself that everything you have done was in response to what you needed to unlearn. Once you have finished crying, forgiving, and remembering, run, Do not walk to the nearest mirror, look yourself squarely in the eyes and say, I love you very much. I just wanted to share that with y'all, because when I looked at the reading from the new moon in Pisces, there was a lot of victimhood. There was, if it's me, then it's you. There was a lot of us stuck in the energy of woe is me, I can never. And I was saying, just try that thing one more time, one last time. Did you not try that thing one last time? Did you not try that project or that relationship or that move? Did you try it one more time before you quit on it? Did you try it? Because I did. I tried everything one more time, just one more time. The things that I was ready to just I just put a little bit more energy into it, and here we are in the full moon in Pisces, and I'm feeling very confident and very relaxed in the decisions that I made. But had I made a decision that didn't work for me, I'm here to change my mind. Changing your mind is one of the most beautiful things you can do for yourself. Sometimes if you're in a situation whereby it's not working for you, or you're not feeling it, change your mind. You know, just like that, without explanation. Just change your mind and do something else, do something different. And like I was telling you, perspective as well. Perspective is all about changing your mind about the situation. How can you look at the situation differently for it to benefit you, or to benefit your well-being? You know, how does it make you feel to look at something so negatively? Do you feel good about that? You know, like some of us, it can be with, like, I remember I used to think my mum was a whole nightmare. Like, I thought this woman was a dragon. I just did not like her, and I wasn't into it. Today, I think this woman is the most magnificent woman on the face of the earth. I think she is stunningly magnificent. And it was a change of perspective. It was a change of the way that I saw her. It was compassion, it was forgiveness, it was all of these things that brought me back to love. All of the things that brought me back to love. It's the things that sometimes the mind can tell you. And the mind, we're still just in Virgo season, and it's ruled by Mercury. So, you know, the mind is gonna, there's been a lot of chatter in the mind, and it's been your responsibility to shut that the fuck down and do something different. Try to see things from a different perspective. Even all of the wahala that's happening, you know, if you can see that as an opportunity to expand, it's a teachable moment from a very wise divine masculine. It's a teachable moment. You know, it's a very teachable moment. It's looking, observing to see how humanity move when their back is against the wall. What are we going to do? United, we are victorious. Divided, we are weak. We already know. What else did I want to say and talk about? I think that's it, you know. I'm hoping that's it. So, yeah. I think I covered everything. I think I've covered everything. I think I have. So, how many minutes? 23 minutes in, and we are going to start with the cards now. I'm going to pray. Let's pray. Our divine Mother and Father who live within us, higher be thy name, our freedom come, your will be done on earth as it is within us. Give us this day our daily breath, and forgive us our trespasses against ourselves and others as we forgive those who trespass against us and themselves, through all lifetimes, all timelines and levels of consciousness. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the absence of love. For we are the kingdom, we are the power. Divided we are weak, united we are victorious. And to you, the Almighty, we give all of the glory, forever and ever. Duanete. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done. So it is, and so it will be. Ashe, ashe, ashe. As above, so below. So within, so without. If it's me, then it's you. If it's you, then it's me. I don't know why I'm smiling so much. I feel good. That's why I'm smiling so much. I feel good. Oh wait, we didn't cleanse up Moonology. That smoke was a lot of things, isn't it? But do you see how pure Destiny's product is? Because normally I would be coughing my lungs out. But Destiny's product is so pure, Queen Cup, that it feels good. It is smoky, but it doesn't affect my my lungs, my breathing. It's beautiful, actually. It's the most beautiful. I will never use another resin from anywhere else because I've never had anything this pure. And I've had like, I normally get mine from Ethiopia or from, my other favorite batch was from Egypt. That was lovely. But Queen Cups is beautiful. All right, so we're going to get into this reading. We've got a lot of decks that we're going to pull from the wisdom of, did we pull? Yes, we did that. Pull from the wisdom. I'm trying to do it the same as the reading from the new moon. Same cards, same order of cards. Yes, smudge a lot. Yes, thank you, Tara. Smudgealot.ca. That's where you can get yours. It's so beautiful. Look, it's so atmospheric. It's gorgeous. I'm gonna have to smudge out the whole house. I mean, it's so clean. I did a good job today. Oh, shout out to my beautician for the beautiful wax that she gave me today, that I needed. Jesus Christ, I needed it. I mean, I'm not someone that waxes regularly, you know, but when I need it, I need it. So I got me my wax from my sis Sabrina. And Sabrina, I promised Sabrina that I would explain the full moon ritual. So, oh, and also somebody asked me a question that I missed last time. What candles do we burn on what day? So today is Monday, it's Moon Day, so we burn white candles today. We anoint them with ylang ylang oil or lavender. It's a day of, again, it's a day of healing, but it's also a day of illumination. It's Moon Day, so there's that. So Sabrina, my darling, hey Jada, I don't know why I keep smiling. I feel like a little kid. You know when you're just like, I feel mischievous. So boom. So Sabrina, my darling, so what you need is a piece of parchment paper. I didn't bring one next to me for an example. You can use normal paper if you want to. Parchment paper is much more potent though. What you're going to do is you're going to write down everything that you need to release today under this full moon, and then you are going to, yes, and then you are going to fold that 3 times away from you. Did I say that bit? And then burn it under the full moon. Okay, that's it. Forget about it. And for those of you that did your new moon ritual, that's been sitting under your pillow for the last 2 weeks with your piece of selenite, burn that along with your full moon petition of release. All right, those are our cards from the Wisdom of Avalon. Wow, yes, I like it so much. I like it so much. I like it so much. So first of all, we got the Queen. And it's the frankincense. Also, why is the hand ashy on them levels, bruh? It says woman, fertility, feminine power, sexuality, friendship. It's a 4. It's 4 is the number of foundations, and this is a thing. Women, I want to talk to the divine feminine by way. I want to talk to the divine feminine. No, it's not you lot I want to talk to. I do want to talk to the divine masculine at the end. If I forget, remind me. If I don't say it, then I didn't say what I needed to say, but there's a thing. Actually, no, I'm not going to say it here. I'm going to actually do a live for the Divine Masculines over on Instagram, probably soon. All right. So women, fertility, feminine power, sexuality, and friendship. So for me, this is obviously, this is the energy of the divine feminine energy coming in. I mean, it's just pouring into our atmosphere at this point. We are being pushed. I did say it in the last reading. We are being pushed to balance much more into these divine feminine energies. It's all that pink in the sky. It's, I mean, it's not a cliche. There's just so much of this energy coming through, and we are, I feel like it's part of our protection. It's part of our protection. It's like that energy gives me the comfort to know that we are being nurtured through this process, even though it doesn't feel like it. Even though it feels so turbulent. I did put that in my journal, actually. I put, like, as turbulent as this year has been for change, I can definitely feel the feminine energy of the 6th year coming in already. I can feel that energy of nurturing, of protection, of healing. I can feel that coming in already. Also with friendships, I saw there's a awesome reader. Her name is The Quietest Revolution. Oh, is it 111? Yes, Amy with the angels. The Quietest Revolution. She's called Amber Khan, and she put out a request today on Instagram for us to get into prayer for her, because she had a very important meeting in regards to her son going on today, and she called on all of us to come and help her. So I went out in the bush today and I prayed on this girl, prayed on lots of you today, lots and lots of you. I hope you felt it, because I went inside on my praying today. I think that's the hardest I've ever done it. So when it says here, this feminine power, you've got to understand that as the mothers of this whole thing, you know, because we are all mothers. We are all mothers in this game. You have your womb, you a mother in this thing. You end up a mother. You know, you're the triple goddess. You're the maiden, you're the mother, and you're the crone. You know, so what I'm feeling in this full moon energy is to really get into our power in order. Oh, I'm glad you felt it, because I was flinging it out. Woo! Do you know, there's part of me that was like, I was crying. Listen, I'd never seen myself like that in prayer before. I'd never seen myself like that before. So, feminine power, to use it, and like I said, it's not gender specific. Well, I didn't say it in this time, but this feminine power is not gender specific. It's within all of us. It lives within all of us, you know, and it's about tapping into this power and using it to our highest advantage. So you got to understand, the masculine power is all about the thought, the idea of a thing, like the mind, but the feminine power is all about giving birth to this idea, you know, bringing it out into manifestation. This is how the two work within us, within ourselves. So when it talks here about feminine power, I'm believing that it's everything to do with bringing things into fruition. Like I said, remember I said that the Pisces new moon was about initiating. The full moon is about bringing this into fruition, bringing whatever it is, whatever you were thinking and feeling in that time, into fruition. Oh, you dreamt of me again. I'm going to ask you, was I fabulous in the dream? Tell me that I was fabulous in the dream, I beg. So anyway, sexuality. It talks about sexuality in this card as well. So as you know, one of the most potent energies on the universe is love, and also sexual energy, orgasmic energy. Sex magic on a full moon can change your life if you want it to. If your intentions are focused with your lover, or if you're by yourself, then if your intentions are very, very focused on what it is that you want to manifest, there's a nice little tip here that I'm going to give you lot. So on climax, on orgasm, what you can do is visualize 888, 888, 888, and then 8888 in your bank account. Like, see these digits in your bank account on climax, as you climax, and watch things change. Remember I told you, when I see some of you lot flossing differently, I'm going to know what you lot been doing, because it's a real life thing. So I would definitely recommend that you discuss it with your lover if that's what you intend to do, so that you can maximize the magic. Yes, that's all I want to say about that. I want to pull a clarifier. For the Queen. What other information do you want to give us about this Queen energy, this divine feminine energy? Fertility. There's going to be, I already told you, some of you lot, your portals for some of these new souls that want to come through. The new souls know everything already, and they're wanting to come through, some of you lot from the divine collective, and they're waiting for you to be ready. They're actually asking you to hurry up. Sex magic is very, very beautiful. It's a beautiful experience. And the outcome of the experience is even doper. I mean, it doesn't cease to blow my mind. Sex magic shit. All right, so I like it so much. So look, we got the Ace of Swords, which is, again, this is Aquarius. This is Aquarius, Virgo, and Gemini energy. Again, we're talking about this Mercury retrograde. It's about communication as well. You know, so this is a new opportunity to express yourself, to communicate yourself, to start new conversations, to start new dialogue. You know, this is what the Queen energy is doing. I remember years and years ago I read something that said, when a man and a woman is arguing, if the woman is railing up within the argument will continue. But if the woman is calm during the argument, the argument will cease and find some level of peace. And I found that ridiculous, because I mean, I used to like to argue a lot, and it seems so, because I say that I liked it because I was doing it a lot, so I must have liked it. You know, that's what I always say to people: when you're doing something a lot, you must like it. You must like it, or you change your mind. And with the arguing thing, I changed my mind. I just stopped arguing, man. You know, I just stopped arguing. And yes, look at all the numbers that are just popping off in this thing here. So yeah, I just changed my mind. So my words I use very carefully now. I use very, very carefully to get my point across without getting upset, without shouting. I don't shout so much. I think that has everything to do with not having a pet anymore, because pets make me crazy. I love them, but they make me crazy. So Ace of Swords with the Queen energy, and then we also got the 2, 4, 6. Didn't I already tell you the Eight of Pentacles? And when it came up in the Psychic Tarot of the Heart, it was the Mary Magdalene and Christ-like energy. I say Mary Magdalene with chest, you know, because listen, I saw 3. I swear this woman's a redhead too. I saw 3 redheaded women today, like in a row. I was like, what is that? I mean, they're already rare, so how am I seeing 3 in my little area in this little short space of time I was outside? And it always, whenever I see redheads, it always reminds me of the Mary Magdalene energy. You know already, we've been delving into the gospel of the Mary Magdalene. I think we'll do that again in our next reading. We'll go back and see what she's saying, what messages she has for us. But some of you are really, really oh, thank you, Faithy. Thank you, Faith. So yeah, some of us have a very strong affiliation to the Mary Magdalene energy, and it has, I feel, a lot to do with these divine counterpart relationship thingies, because the Christ-like consciousness is the masculine energy, and the Mary Magdalene consciousness is the feminine energy, and the two work in tandem with each other. It was never, Jesus was never ever rolling by himself, maybe as a child, but when he got into his real works, he had her. So again, what is a king without a queen? You know, how are you kings out there doing without your queens? You know, whether it's your queen within, if you are absolutely calling yourself a king, there needs to be a throne in which you sit. You see that? You see that? All right, and then we've got the horse asking for help, which is lovely, because remember I was telling you about this lovely young lady who's doing sick work for the collective, asking for help, you know, asking for our help, asking for us to use our magic, you know, to help her, accepting help from another and delegating authority. So this is all about accepting help, you know, receiving as much as you give, because many of us, especially before we even understand and comprehend what this process is, we're overgivers. You know, we just be giving and giving and giving and giving our time, giving our advice, giving our energy to whoever wants it. You know, to whoever wants it. We're just out cha. But what that's actually doing was deflecting from yourself, deflecting from your own healing, deflecting from your own you time. So accepting help from others is something that's going to be very difficult for those people that were prone to overgiving. I'm still working through it myself, receiving. I remember when I couldn't even receive a compliment. I would bat it away, or I would small it. And now, if somebody gives me a compliment, all you can do is say thank you. Just say thank you. My little baby that bought me these roses, yeah, she's 3 years old. She's my G. She's my G. She's a little Aries, and she gives me an idea of what my energy was like when I was 3, which is like, it's a lot of things, yeah. And well, I forgot what the hell I was gonna say about this beautiful baby girl. Oh shit. Maybe it'll come back to me. Accepting help from another. Accepting help. I can't remember what I was going to say about the baby. Maybe it will come back to me, because Maya said something. They say profound things to you. Oh, yeah. So as I said, this child, I'm telling you, she's so beautiful, stunningly beautiful. And I said to her, Maya, you're so beautiful. She said to me, thank you. That was the end of it. She knew how to receive that compliment. She kept it moving. It didn't change her mood or her steed, because she already know that. She knows. And when somebody else is telling her, she was just, thank you for saying that. But it's no big deal. I loved it. I was like, teach me, girl. You know, and the babies, they've got so much to teach us. They've got so much to give us. So, yes. Am I making sense? Is any of it making sense? I feel like, you know, I could be on a tangent. I'm not even an hour in good yet. I've got way too much cleavage in this thing, but here we are. Hey, Evelyn. What's up, girl? I mean, we're here. So, the 8 of Swords. We love it, because accepting help from another, or not being able to accept help from another, comes from our own thoughts. It comes from our own, you see what it said in the book. Everything that we learned about love, we learned about it at home. You know, we learned about it in our environment. We learned about it from TV and all these things. So it's about unlearning. It's about getting ourselves out of our self-imposed prisons. It's about feeling confident enough to ask for help, or Confident enough not only to ask for help and accept it, but to receive help and know that it comes from a genuine place. Oh, that's another thing that was banging on in my meditations today, and in my just in my walking time, man. There was just like there's this lot of hater energy. Made me put on pia of my evil eyes. I got them everywhere today because extra protection, I beg. But okay, back into this. This accepting of help. Sometimes we can feel paranoid. Sometimes we can feel that people have ulterior motives when they're offering us help, and we can back that away. But you can't. No man is an island. We can't do shit by ourselves. Hey Leah, hey my beautiful. We can't do shit by ourselves. You know, we just out here. Can I get you lot to like when you come in? Thanks. We can't, especially this ascension process, we can definitely not do this ascension process alone. You can't do it on your own, and you can't think that you're alone while you're going through it. There are millions of us. Destiny said something once, and she was like, she calls it Angel Gang. Obviously, I call you lot my G's. Da da da. We've all got our own little nicknames for our little cruise, right? But it isn't a little cruise. It's one big fucking massive army of us. It's huge. It's huge. And we need to start realizing that we are part of a huge army of like-minded people who just want to get back home, which is love. We want to just get back to ourselves, and we don't want to be involved in anything that isn't love, that doesn't look like love, that doesn't feel like love, that doesn't speak and sound like love. We're just not involved in it anymore. So but our self-imposed thoughts, you know, our fears and our worries can have us believing that you on this thing by yourself, and it's false, it's a lie, you know. So accepting help from others, not feeling paranoid about receiving it and what people's motives are, delegating authority, also feeling confident enough to, you know, pass them things over. You know, is if you're overwhelmed with some of the things, who can you ask for help? Who can help you? And why are you trying to do everything by yourself? Why at this point? You're like, come on, man. We're reading the dragon because I haven't read the dragon in such a long time. Long time. So where's the book? Wisdom of Avlon. Dragons 24. I've got butterflies, I don't know why. My sunflowers today are magnificent. Imagine I'm walking home with my sunflowers and my offerings back home, like with a new batch, and my daughter saw me on the bus. Here's the magic. She saw me on the bus crossing the road. She's tried to ring me, but I've left my phone at home. And then as I've got to my front door, I'm singing one of her songs, and she got a song called Back Down South. And I remember saying Back Down South. And then as soon as I've come up, it's her on my phone talking about, I just saw you, because she's back down south. You know, we love it. We love it. The dragon comes to offer, look at me. Old woman. I'm an old woman, you lot. Serious. Not to say that old people, because there's some old people that can see, but like, you know, when you're deteriorating, there's parts of me that are deteriorating, okay? And I'm just okay with it at this point. The dragon comes to offer you its power and strength to protect you and fortify you in this leg of your journey. The dragon symbolizes true power and reminds you that this infinite source is not found within your personality or ego. True power resides deep within your soul. So call on the dragon's spiritual power and strength, and you will find a vast resource to strengthen your resolve. Through mortality, no, that doesn't say that. Through morality, integrity, and purpose. If you're struggling with these issues, the dragon will restore them to you. Remember that the power of the spiritual world can never be broken, and true strength is found within, not in the outside world. Never mistake a gentleman for a weak one. Watch for a signal. The dragon always makes the next step clear, and it gives you the power to take it. I mean, like, have you lot seen The Last Airbender? Sick film. And the little boy is the last of his kind, and his confidant is a dragon. I've got so much. This time last year, I had so much to say about dragons. I was born in the year of the dragon. I feel like I'm a dragon rider. I feel like I can ride a dragon. And to ride a dragon is to ride power. Is to feel powerful. Shit, then. Is to feel powerful. Is to feel like you can kind of get yourself through anything. It's horsepower. Listen, once you realize your own power, then you can ride and drive yourself through anything, and you can also bring others along with you. You know, with this dragon power, it's not even a joke. I need to remember what else I want to say about dragons. But again, this is everything to do with Pisces energy, because I told you Pisces works with the spiritual, it works with the seen and the unseen, right? It works with the illusion and the it's the yin and the yang. It's the two fishies. Oh my god, that's in the movie as well, The Last Airbender, where you've got the two fishes, yin and yang, basically, and one of the fishes is killed, and this little girl in the movie, she died at birth, and her parents prayed for her, and the fishes gave her life, so when the fish died, this little girl sacrificed her life, and the fish was restored, and balance was restored. Again, the equinox, this is everything to do with the equinox, because this is about balance being restored. It's when night and day are at equal measures, right? So because we've, you know, obviously we're coming out of the summer, everything has been longer nights, whatever. So the equinox is bringing in, also ushering in balance at this time. Okay, that's what I want to say about that. We get some clarifiers. I mean, I've got some decks here. I don't even know why they're here. I haven't touched the Psychic Tarot of the Heart, because the thing don't have an index. And if I don't know what the card is, it's long for man. It's long for man. All right, look at this. Victory. United we are victorious. This is about us coming together. Community, coming together. This is what this is all about. You know, together we are victorious. We are the power. The people are not the power. Well, no. I forgot what it is now. I've been saying it for so long, because we are the power. You know, the people are the power. We're seeing it all over the world. We're seeing people rising up and coming out of this bullshit slumber that they've been in, this sleep, yeah? So, you know, together we are united. So as long as we can continue with this energy, continue to support one another, continue to nurture and support one another in this journey. Random, but are your pants from your sister's store? Yes, these are from Africa's Pride. Tanya, my love. I'm going to try and wear a little bit of Africa's Pride. I mean, we could get this thing sponsored by Africa's Pride, innit? And I could just wear a piece every time. I mean, I wouldn't be mad about it at all, because I love her pieces. Anyway, so this is about us coming together as a collective, coming together against those, because when you see the Six of Swords, you see the Five of Swords. The one guy is on the horse. The one guy is on the horse, yeah, with his horsepower, and he's fighting. I mean, he's not even fighting, but even those that are still holding the other 5 wands look pissed. They look like, because this is petty conflict. You've just come out of some petty conflict, and I told you already, some from this retrograde kicks on. I mean, some internal battles Thankfully, though, we soon come out of this Pluto retrograde. We soon come out of it, guys. Soon. It's not long now. Just a few more. Where are we? We're at the end of September. So like 2 more weeks. 5th of October, we come out of this Pluto retrograde, which has been really forcing us to look at especially our subconscious wounds, things that we have buried so deep within us that we didn't even remember that they were there. Also, in the new moon in Pisces reading, I spoke of the violet flame. You know, I spoke of this meditation. I'll pin it again. I've done it before here. I'll do it again. This violet flame meditation, which will help those of you that are really struggling to release things, to do that once and for all. And then once you get into the practice of violet flaming, you will then be able to just transmute. Violet flaming is the transmuter of negativity. Okay, I don't know why I'm shuffling this again, because we don't want it. We don't want it. I just liked it. I just enjoyed it. Okay, boom. Let's get some psychic tarot of the heart. Let's see what they're saying. Let's see what they're saying. It's a quick reading. It doesn't even need to be long. All the fives. Today I did a little bit of quick shopping, and in one of the shops, my shopping came to 555. I was like, how's that? How's that? I love it. The synchronicities. I just love it, man. I just love it. So I'm telling you, I'm not allowed to buy no new clothes anymore, innit? I told you that, innit? But I did. I bought 2 new tracksuits today, but for my little cousin. He's 18. He starts at university in Poland. Can you imagine? From Zimbabwe. So he's going to Poland for uni, and he wants to be a vet. So I'm just starting to buy him up some, because I know from Africa to Poland, it's not a joke. It's a culture shock to your system. I'm going to buy him some thermals as well. I don't think he's going to know what to do. Not laughing. I mean, he's just a baby. He's just a baby. But yeah, I started. I bought some tracksuits today, and they fit me. Look at this. Look at this root chakra.